Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 5 of this historic unboxing. We got all of these to go through. It's all mostly slabs. I believe it's all slabs, actually. And it should be fun. We'll see what's inside. Hopefully some pretty cool books. If you haven't watched the other parts of this series, definitely check them out. There's some really major books that you just don't see very often. But we'll see what's inside here. This is the first part of the slabs, and they're going to be bigger and bigger slabs as we go through. This first one, one sec here. I have to take it out of the plastic. It's kind of hard to see. Is X-Men 122. I believe that this is the Trial of Colossus, but I think it's the Origin of Colossus. I'm pretty sure. First appearance of, just one second, I gotta read this, of Jason Wingrade as Mastermind, Arcane cameo, and yeah, I thought it was actually the first Origin of Colossus as well, so the very Colossus feature. So this is just a cool book. There was a bunch of very affordable slabs on my comic shop, and this was one of them. So I was like, it's a pretty cool cover. I really like this Colossus cover. I thought, yeah, why not? Okay, so that's that one. One second. The next one. Again, I was buying affordable slabs on my comic shop. So you'll see. See, it has the my comic shop sticker. So this is it's 9.82, very affordable. It's like $30, basically the cost of the slab. It's Batgirl 25, and I believe it's a Joshua Middleton cover. I thought it was a really great cover, nice close up of Batgirl, and yeah, I just thought it was a nice little variant cover. And again, whenever it's the cost of the slab and it's like a 9.8, why not? It seems like such a steal. So I like my Good Girl art, and hey, even modern Good Girl art I can like. Speaking of modern Good Girl art, the next one, also another Joshua Middleton cover, is Batgirl number 20. It's just this like snowy cover. I thought this one was really fun. I might use this for a snow cover challenge later because I think it's a great cover. So this is Batgirl number 20 from 2018. And this one, I have no idea. We're going to find out what this is. Like, this is an interesting one. Okay, I gotta slide the board out maybe. Oh, wow. So this is a big one. I knew there was a big comic, and this is it. This is a really big comic. This is a classic horror cover, and I'll actually take it out of the plastic. I met the guy on Instagram that sold me this, and he offered me a really great deal on it, and I was like, I can't resist. This magazine is Haunted number 14. And it's just a classic skull cover. This flaming skull with a bat, and this guy down here. It's just a classic cover. This one can be really, really pricey. But he gave me such a great deal on it. I was like, I was trying to save money, but this was just too tempting. So yeah, it's this magazine is Haunted number 14 from 1953. Sort of near the end of the pre-code horror era. So 53 and 54 have some of the best covers. More of the crazy pre-code horror stuff kind of appeared in that era. And just this is an example of that. They got this crazy skull burning with flames and stuff like that. It's just really awesome. So wow, that is just beautiful. I love that cover. Yeah, it was actually on my want list, and I was like, I don't think I'll ever find this, But then some guy on Instagram had it. My friend Steve Gettner told me about them. So I was like, oh, I'll check it out. They probably want too much, but after a bit of negotiation, I got a pretty good deal on it. So it's a nice one. Okay. This is another one I always wanted to get. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 135. And I can't believe I haven't had this in my collection until now. Because this is the second appearance of the Punisher. And its origin of Tarantula. So I always like this cover. It kind of reminds me of Amazing Spider-Man, the one with Gwen Stacy's first appearance, where it's got the spider on it. But I don't really like that cover. But I do like this one. I like the way the spider is done. It's just much more Tarantula-like. And I just think it's a better cover. So yeah, so this is Amazing Spider-Man 135. I forgot what the one with Gwen Stacy is, what issue number it is. You can tell me in the comments below. But another slab that I got really cheap. So there's a bunch of cheap slabs, and then there was one big one. It's interesting how that works. But this is one I just, again, I got it for the cost of the slab. It was like 30 bucks. I thought it was really great. This kind of retro, like it looks like almost like the 50s style Action Comics, or you know, and it's covered by who was it done by? It doesn't say. Why doesn't it say? That's really dumb. Maybe it's Bendis? No, I don't know who did the cover. Oh, David Gibbon cover. Maybe I think it's David Gibbon. That'd be my guess. Okay, David Gibbon. So just a really cool cover. I thought it was really cool. This is for Action Comics 1000, which had a million variant covers. There's just so many variant covers for Action Comics 1000. You know, it's their big 1000th issue, so they kind of went wild with it with variant covers. And this one I just thought was one of the better ones. I thought this was a really cool cover. So Action Comics 1000. It's just really cool. And what else is in here? Oh, okay. I'm just trying to figure this one out. I forgot whose first cover appearance this is. Oh, yes. I was looking at this book and I was like, whose first cover appearance is this? So this is Doctor Strange, Marvel Premiere number 7. And this is actually the first cover appearance, according to one of my friends that I met, of Wong. That's Wong right there. And this is his first cover appearance. It's one of those ones that not many people realize it is his first cover appearance. A lot of these secondary characters don't really make cover appearances, so finding their first cover appearances can be a bit of a challenge, and actually can happen many years after the character was created. And that's the case in this one, where you got Wong here. This is like from 1973. I mean, and I think Doctor Strange is from many years earlier than that. And Wong was one of the first characters in Doctor Strange. So, yeah. So this is first cover appearance of Wong. Cool character, I like. And it's also from the DNA collection. Not really sure what that collection is, but that was cool. Okay. Next one is another big big comic. This is Teenage Romances number 27. This is a Matt Baker cover, and I really like it. I thought it was bits, very simple. I like the girl in it. I think just something about it. It just has a bit of that classic, almost reminds me of like a 50s poster or 40s poster, where, you know, it's like travel to, or, you know, buy your girlfriend a engagement ring or something like that. Has that kind of look to it. And that's what I like about it. It's just very simple, subtle, nothing too dramatic or not too much detail. It's a really simple photo, not photo, but cover. And it's just, I like it. I just think it was really cool. So this is Teenage Romances number 27. And Matt Baker did a lot of covers for St. John, which is the publisher. And they're just some really brilliant ones. And I just thought this one was really nice. It was a very affordable one. I think I paid $100 in that range for it. I thought that was such a great price for a Matt Baker. So that's that one. Another from 1952 as well. Okay, next one. This is kind of a funny one. I get influenced by people. So I do these cover challenges with people, and I do a show where we battle out with different covers. And somebody showed this one on for their response to it. And I thought, wow, that's a really great cover. I love homages, and this is a really great homage. So this is an homage to Infinite Crisis number 7, The Death of Supergirl, and it's Deceased, where it's the zombified version of that. And I just love it because not only you got this really great, you know, homage part, but you got all the characters in the background all being zombified, which is really, really cool. You got Dr. Fate, Wonder Woman, just so many DC characters in the background getting zombified. And I think it's just such a really cool thing. Even Red Sonja, I think, yeah, I see Red Sonja down there. It's just really cool stuff. I just think this is a really cool cover. So this is by Arthur Sudan cover. So just a really great homage cover. Show you the back as well. People sometimes ask, oh, show the back. So there's the back. Just a really cool cover. Really nice stuff. Okay. And the last one, these next few videos are going to be a bit shorter because I'm just opening slabs, and even though it's a big stack, it's not that many slabs. It's probably like, you know, 10 or so slabs per video. But the stuff I'll be showing will be cooler. Definitely some fun stuff. Okay, so this is the Daring New Adventures of Supergirl. If you watch the other parts of this unboxing, I bought a bunch of Supergirl stuff. I kind of got into this rabbit hole of like buying like different Supergirl things, and I thought this one was a really cool one to pick up because, you know, it's a 9/8. I like those high, you know, if you can get a high grade, you know, first issue is kind of fun. And so this is the origin of Supergirl retold. You got her wearing what I like the best. This is my favorite version of her costume, where it's the red bottoms and blue top. And this is from 1982. It's a white pager, so 9/8 white pager. That's pretty awesome. Origin retold, 16-page Masters of the Universe preview. This is actually a double key. So this is not only her first, her second series, I should say, but first issue of the second series, but it's also the preview of Masters of the Universe. So Masters of the Universe, they did a bunch of inserts into other comics before they actually had their own comic. And those are kind of like their semi-first appearances of the Masters of the Universe. So this book has one of those inserts. It's like a 16-page insert about Masters of the Universe. So if you're a He-Man fan, well, this is another book that you might want to pick up for getting that preview collection of Masters of the Universe. So just a really cool one. It is the first electrifying issue, so you know it's good. Just a really cool one, and it has a frog on the back. So just a really cool book. Jick Giordano cover, and I probably brutalized his name, but definitely a cool book. I really actually, I really like it. Some things sometimes I like these, kind of more simple things, where it's, not necessarily a massive book. I can appreciate this one. I think it's just really cute. Okay, so that's it for this unboxing. Stay tuned. The funny thing is, actually, this one I kind of filtered a bit, where I didn't think there was going to be that many big books in it. But wow, there was a massive pre-code horror one. There was a Matt Baker. And the next unboxings will actually have bigger books, which is really insane. And all coming to an end with a really historic book. So stay tuned for that. There are 9 parts to this thing, where this is part 5. I'm going to go into part 6, and it'll be really, really great. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because you don't want to miss any more of these cool unboxings. So thanks again for watching. Bye for now.